Guys, well, not such pleasant news again, I suppose, because I just came across a report by CBN that details that about 30 Christians in Mozambique in Africa were beheaded by a group called Islamic State, ISM, something like that. But I guess they're linked to ISIS. And forgive me for my ignorance, but I did not even know that for years Christians have been going through it in Mozambique. This is not the first time that apparently, was it a few years ago, there was uproar because they beheaded some children. And man, I don't even know what to say at this point, man. I have no idea what to say because I even feel silly for my ignorance, but I don't see these things in the news. I just saw it by CBN because CBN has been doing their best lately to cover all the Christian persecution that is going on. And I'll leave a link to the report so you guys can go see it yourself. But, it's funny because I did hear, I heard someone talk about statistics that say that Christians are more persecuted today than ever before. And I was like, really? And I realized that, yes, it is true. It may not be so true in the places that we live, but in other places in the world, it is true. And if you see some of the images of these things in the videos, man, uh, it's uh, it's a nightmare. I remember when I was much younger, I saw a video of some place in Africa. I don't know where it is, but apparently some Christians, that's what was titled, were being burned alive. And the video was spreading on Facebook at the time, and I remember seeing that, and those were images I could not get out of my head for a long time. I saw the video. I mean, I saw people be burned alive. Man, I couldn't believe it. They hung them up on like crosses or whatever, something like that, and burned them. And I remember seeing that many, many years ago, and I can only imagine what it's like, in those moments where you're captured by people who are possessed by the devil, and you don't even have a chance to fight back, and they take your life. But one thing I do celebrate is that I know that our Lord Jesus will reward all the martyrs greatly, you know. Um, but it's quite sad. I think it's sad, but I really look forward to seeing them in glory, like in the glory that the Lord has promised for martyrs, who have died for his name's sake. Excuse me. Um, and I don't want to come on here and just be all gloomy all the time. I believe that you should be of good cheer. I do think that even if it's one line, just keep your Christian brothers in your thoughts and don't be so caught up in the whirlwind of what the media wants you to see and what they're pushing to you every day. Because the truth is that while they are pushing certain agendas to you every day, certain things are happening that they don't want you to see or know about until it comes to you. Ultimately, all these things you see outside of the Western world, the intent is for it to come to the Western world at some point. So I encourage people in wherever you are, even in the Western world, to stand up as Christian and fight for your faith now that you have the opportunity. Don't wait until it becomes 1984, an Orwellian society. Don't wait. Fight now. Fight hard. Be strong. Be strong for your brothers. You know, at some point, I feel that we have to be strong for our brothers, whatever that means and whatever that requires. That's my feeling on that. That's my genuine, heartfelt thought. Resolution, I should say. Anyways, I'll leave a link to the story, and I hope you guys, say a prayer for our brothers and sisters. Um, it's funny. I reported on the situation in Nigeria the other day in one of my videos, and somebody came in the comments and said, Palestinians are being slaughtered in Gaza. That's all the person said. And it makes you realize something, man, about these people, about certain people. They don't care about Christian lives or anything. They only care about what concerns them. That's it. That's that's all. That's all they care about. You know, I see people here. I'll talk about what I was thinking about talking about some other time or some other video. Maybe this is not the time. Anyways, as always, and as we know, even in these things, especially in these things, Jesus Christ is King. God bless. And I'm praying for you, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are in the world when you're watching this from. Stay strong in the faith, and grow stronger, and add to your virtue in spirit knowledge. So be aware of what's going on and educate yourself as much as you can on things, you know, especially in these times. God bless you guys.